Vincent, congratulations on winning your game against Volodar Murzin, storming 4 out of 4. So far, so good. Before we talk about the end of the game, let's talk about the start. The position that was drawn was 5-3-4, which is the starting position except with king and queen inverse. And I know that's something you guys discussed in Weissenhaus last year. So tell us about it. What did you think when you saw the starting position?
Very funny, and I wasn't happy because it's not a great position for black. After white moved d4, it's an edge, and I think you also see that against everyone who played d4, black was kind of suffering. So I was kind of happy when I saw e4 on the board. Actually, it's a funny story that we went during Paris at the closing ceremony. We were just making moves exactly with that position, and we realized how bad it was for black the more we looked at it. And then today we got that position, so of course it wasn't great, but yeah, I felt already after like 5 moves when I got that bishop, we got a quite playable position. And I think it was around equal for most of the game, but then, you know, I kind of took over a little, and also his time pressure added to the issues.
And then in the end, it suddenly came quite abruptly. Tell us what happened there.
Well, I mean, I do have the pair of bishops, so once these activate, I get a lot of play. And also, of course, this bishop on g1 was stuck completely. I think he just must have missed rook e6. If he plays h3, already I think I might have a slight edge, but still it seems like it's a quite fine position for him. But yeah, that's just a problem. Once you get low on time, you don't really have, you know, not enough time to consider every option, and you might make big mistakes, as I also did yesterday.
Are you enjoying playing freestyle chess in a classical time control again?
Yeah, very much. I would say I enjoy it even more than playing freestyle rapid. So this is, it's great. You can take some time for the opening moves to really, you know, figure out what's going on. So that's really something I enjoy.
In Weissenhaus, you just missed out on the qualifying spot to next year's World Championship. The winner here will qualify. Is that the big goal?
Of course, it's a big goal, but also you just need to play well to get there. I mean, it's an open tournament with so many top players. It's basically impossible to plan on anything. Just, you know, I had a great start now, and I will try to keep playing well, and then we'll see for what it's enough.
Maybe just one quick, did you check Magnus's game before leaving?
And the last time I checked, it was an end game which seemed slightly unpleasant for him, but I felt like he wasn't going to hold. That's the last I saw.
So it looks like the 9 out of 9, at least for Magnus, is going to be gone.
I mean, unless something changed within the last 20 minutes, it didn't seem like, I mean, you know, it's a position that if he was white, I would think, oh, okay, this is going to be a long day for the black player. But I mean, I would assume he will manage to hold it, but still winning that position should be very tough.
And finally, I know you talked about the candidates a bit yesterday already about Sindar storming to 4.5 out of 5. In general, watching that tournament from afar, what have your thoughts been, especially on the preparation, and maybe what has stood out to you about that event?
Yeah, I mean, there are many different approaches, it seems. There are some players who are relying on being very solid and sticking to their repertoire, while others are basically changing for every single game and trying to catch the opponent in a specific line. So it's a general decision that needs to be made, but I have the feeling that, you know, Sindar was very aggressive from the start and it paid off. And we have also seen that sometimes this goes very wrong, but yeah, of course, so far 4 out of 5 is a crazy result.
And just out of curiosity, now in between your games, do you check the start of the candidates, or do you try to put it out of your mind until you're done for the day?
I mean, we basically only see the openings before we have to leave, but those are usually checked. I mean, it's anyway, up until the end, it's probably the most interesting part for me, because, you know, you see what's going on. Maybe there are some novelties to check, and that's of course important for us.
Vincent, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. Congratulations again on the win, and best of luck this afternoon.